Hello guys, I am Davin Ramadhan and welcome back to my channel Epicenter. Nowadays, I would like to discuss imperfect tense about the intrinsic elements combined in prose as one of the literary works branch. So let's take a side.
The first one is theme. In prose, a theme is the central topic, subject matter, or message in a story. Themes can be divided into two categories: the work's thematic concept, which is what the reader thinks about the work, and the thematic statement, which is what the work says. Themes are frequently explored through characters, plot, setting, and other narrative elements, and may be exemplified by the actions, statements, and thoughts of the prose characters. Themes often explore historically general or cross-culturally recognizable ideas, such as ethical issues, and are usually implied rather than explicitly stated. The second one is characters. In prose, a character is a person, animal, being, creature, or thing that acts or speaks dialogue in a story. They are used by the writer to advance the plot and include the protagonist, antagonist, and other supporting characters. Characters can be major or minor, dynamic or static, flat or round, a foil for other characters, and so on. They are integral to narrative fiction and have a significant impact on the reader, often becoming beloved or memorable figures. The third one is characterization. Characterization in prose is the process of creating and developing characters in a story. The backgrounds, personalities, and motivations of the characters are described in detail using a variety of literary techniques. Characterization can be direct or indirect. Direct characterization uses the characters themselves, the narrator, and other characters to provide information about the subject, while indirect characterization relies on the reader to infer characteristics from the characters' physical movement, spoken orations, obvious existence, and feedback exchange with the other characters. The fourth one is plot. In prose, plot is the sequence of events that make up a story, including the introduction of characters, setting, conflict, story development, climax, falling action, and resolution. The plot is the story itself and usually follows a structure similar to Freytag's pyramid, consisting of description, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution or conclusion. The fifth one is setting. In prose, setting refers to the time and place in which the story takes place. It is a literary element that provides context for the actions of the characters and enhances the mood of the reader. The setting can include a physical place, such as a building or room, a country or city, a beach, or a mode of transportation, such as a car or boat. It can also include non-physical elements such as time of day, year or age of characters. The setting can vary throughout the plot and can be real or imagined. It is an essential element of literature that influences characters and events and enhances the reader's ability to imagine the story. The sixth one is language style. In the context of prose, language style refers to the way a writer uses language to convey meaning, tone, and mood. It includes diction, tone, or the overall attitude or feeling conveyed, figurative language such as metaphors and similes, word choice, and many other factors. Style is also influenced by factors such as the intended audience, the purpose of the writing, and the writer's personality and point of view. Writing style is an expression of creative expression, individuality, and identity, and varies according to genre, writer's intention, and cultural context. The seventh one is point of view. point of view in prose refers to the position from which the story is told. It determines the relationship between the narrator and the characters. There are three main types of point of view: first person, second person, and third person. First person point of view, where the narrator will usually utilize the first person grammatical shapes such as I, we, and us to orchestrate his or her thoughts and feelings, both hidden and distinct. The narrator may be the main character recounting his or her own experiences, or a secondary character recounting the main character's story. Second person point of view, where the narrator speaks directly to the reader using the pronoun you. This point of view is less common in prose and is often used in short lyrical works or to indicate changes in characters in longer prose. The third person point of view, where the narrator is removed from the story and assumes the reader is part of the narrative. There are double packages of third person point of view, such as the first one is limited third person, where the narrator is limited to the point of view of one character and the reader is involved in the story from that character's point of view. And the second one is omniscient third person. The narrator has an all-encompassing perspective and can reveal everything that has happened, is happening, and will happen in the world of the story. The last one is moral message. The moral message in prose refers to the lesson of message or conveyed by a story or event. It is a universal aspect of fiction and serves to teach, inform, and improve the reader. The moral may be explicitly stated, as in a proverb, or it may be left for the reader to derive. Well, that's the overall interiors for this round, and see you guys for the next decades.